Live your life for yourself. This is coming from somebody who's spent far too much of his life so far focusing on living his life for other people, focusing on other people's needs, other people's wants, other people's desires, whether it was for their own lives or for my life. And in the last couple months, I've really been resonating and integrating and actually learning to believe that I am the operant power of my life, that I have the agency to do what I want, to live my life on my own terms, to create the life that I want. I've been asking less permission from other people. I've been asking for fewer opinions from other people. I've simply been listening to myself and doing what feels good. A small example is I actually got an Android phone for the first time in 12 years this week. I didn't ask anybody for permission. I didn't tell my parents, my friends, etc. until I'd already gotten it and I set it up and I really loved it. And recognized that, wow, people are inconvenienced, right? Whether I can't message them in the same ways or they can't see my location in the same ways or I'm just less reachable to them in a slightly minute way. But that didn't matter. What mattered was this phone brought me joy and curiosity and fun, and that was more important than inconveniencing other people. I also just feel like I've been taking actions in my own creativity, making space and time and energy for me to write, to draw, to meditate, because it's my time that I get to do what I want with. Sometimes I felt like first in my life, I gave my power to my parents, which is very natural as a child. But when that power extends far, far, far into adulthood, sometimes it can be detrimental. Because then you're living a life that your parents want you to live. And you're kind of not really the operant power if you allow yourself not to be. And sometimes I've realized that work can also be that. Recognizing that our jobs that we give energy to in exchange for money can sometimes be places of feeling like we're giving our power away. But I'd say that if you're in a situation in which you have some level of agency over your schedule in your work, it's important to remember that you are in control. Because I work a remote job that is flexible and I love my work and it really resonates with me. But sometimes I think that I need to be available to other people at all times, which is not really true. As long as I'm getting my work done, my job isn't to cater to other people constantly in my work. My work is to do the work that I signed up to do. And recognizing that I have power in making space in my day and my time to do things that make me feel good has also been really healing. And I'd say the last thing that I've really, really been integrating in the last couple months is recognizing that taking care of me is the most important thing. And I don't mean that in kind of like a self-care way of like getting a massage or whatever society thinks of as self-care these days. I mean that in the sense of really, really caring for myself. What are the things that make me feel good? What are the things that make me feel rested? What are the things that make me feel recharged, that make me feel curious, that make me feel happy? And recognizing, identifying, and then making time for those things in my life. Not just as one-off things, but actually integrating them as habits into my life. I've been doing a practice of morning pages, which is from The Artist's Way, where you write 3 pages of stream of consciousness journaling every morning. I've been doing that practice because I know it makes me feel good. I've been going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week because I know it makes me feel good. I've been making time to talk to friends and family and hang out with friends and family because I know that makes me feel good. And recognizing these things, putting them in my calendar, making them happen has been so incredible because my calendar used to be everybody else's time. It used to be time that I felt like I owed other people of all kinds. I owed my family, I owed my friends my time, I owed work my time. And recognizing that it's my time, that I get to do what I choose to with, has been so empowering. Because then every action I take, everything I schedule, everything I make time for is an intentional choice that resonates with me and my needs rather than everyone else's. So I hope that you take a moment to bring your energy back to you, to take a deep breath in and feel your energy in your body, because it's yours and you get to decide what you do with this miraculous vehicle, what you do with the time that you've been blessed with, what you do with the life that you get to live. Because when we spend our time living a life for other people, we're not living our life, we're living everyone else's. And I hope that you can find some solace in understanding that and forgiving any part of yourself that might have given your power away in the past. And recognize that in this moment, no matter where you are, no matter what you've experienced, no matter who you are, where you're at, you have the power to reclaim your power and your energy right this moment. And I really hope you do that. Sending you much love.